Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. The Stros enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next, Derek Lowry will be on the mound for the Stros. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
So digging in now, Brock Holt, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch on its way. 2nd and 4 on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out. A lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average. And that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Next up for the Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Lowry is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat. This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Lee is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting third, first baseman number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Here's Adrian now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
And it's 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 1-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And this will kick off the wall out near the 315 sign. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Rolando Miranda.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rolando Miranda. He was hitless in the shutout last night. From the stretch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hot shot on the ground is short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Henry Owens, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, here's an interesting pitcher. He actually pitches better on the road than he has at home this season, which is not an easy thing to do. Sometimes guys just like being on the road, being in a different hotel, warming up and going out onto a different mound. Whatever the case, this guy definitely loves pitching on the road.
At the plate, David Lee having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. First pitch coming, here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now at the plate, number 30 coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit high.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0. Line to the right side. Betts is there, and he has it for the out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, man, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes into this one among the leaders in slugging percentage. Top 5 in the American League. I love watching him when he comes to the plate. There's an electricity about this guy. He has power, and there's a swagger about him that you just can't miss.
Digging in, Michael Lee. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts waits on it. 2 down.
Batting fourth, third baseman, number 3.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. And another snap throw to the bag, but the runner's back easily. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. Astros leave 1. Still no score. Now the Red Sox DH. David Peralta, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Batting sixth, third baseman number 40, Pablo Sandoval.
Striding in, Pablo Sandoval, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
At the plate, Betts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Peralta, base runner at first with 1 out. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And he takes strike 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Here's Brock Holt now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Nope. And he lays off for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply but fouled down the right side. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Red Sox leave him loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next up for the Astros, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Fielder, Giancarlo.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist, the ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Albert Pujols, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Bottom of the second here with no score. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Now the 3-0 offering. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Now in the box, Gary Cox, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Runner back safely. At first is Pujols. The pitch. 1-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 1-1 pitch is low and outside for a ball. Pujols stands at first with 1 out. Betts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Striding in for Houston, Andy Ibanez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's set, and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. And the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
1-2. Here it comes. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Here's Adrian now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Lee will wait on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Rolando Miranda.
Digging in to try it again, Rolando Miranda. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Joe Mauer. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. The 1-1 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! So it's a solo shot off the bat of Joe Mauer. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
In now, David Lee. No balls and one strike. You see the great batting average coming in. 18 homers, 57 runs batted in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. This pitch is popped up. Pedroia is there. One away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, number 30. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3. Michael Lee is on deck. Bases are empty, one man out. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Riding in once again, Michael Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Runner at first here, one man out. Bounce to Sandoval at third. This could be 2. Pedroia over to Gonzalez, and they get the double play they needed to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, David Peralta, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
David Peralta.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Now the 1-0. His fastball that misses.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 home. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. To first, reined in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And fellas, if we do games together for the next decade, we might never see 2 starters in the same game throwing that hard. I mean, this has really been something. Ready for another chance? Betts. He drew a walk his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. One ball and 2 strikes to count.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back easily. First pitch on its way. Runner goes in the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. 1-1 is in off the plate.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
1-2.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's a 2-1 Boston advantage. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 3 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 3.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-0 home. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Betts looks up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 201 in his career. And the Astros have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. The 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most two-base hits this year. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. That almost got him. Hits a ball and a strike. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Stanton leads off second with nobody out. Takes this the other way to right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Gary Cox, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. A runner at second, nobody out. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three.
Now batting, second baseman.
So striding forward now, Andy Ibanez. First pitch of the at-bat. Scorched to third. The throw pulls Gonzalez off the base, and I think that's going to be a throwing error.
Now batting.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
So here's Joe Mauer. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Runners are at first and second with one away. Up around the face. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike two swinging. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Lead at second by Pujols. Now the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Clips the inside corner for strike 3.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
In now, David Lee, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. From the stretch. 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone into the upper deck. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
1-0 the count. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Solo shot to right center, and even 30 home runs on the year, and the lead is now 7-2. Ready for another shot now, Michael Lee, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
And the 3-1. Now a A bouncing ball headed for Sandoval at third. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But they get the long ball working here as they club 3 home runs in the inning on their way to putting up a 6th spot. We played 4 full. It's the Astros 7 and the Red Sox 2. Here's Brock Holt now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And Pedroia swings through that one as he's set down on strikes for the second out.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's Adrian now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And that'll miss. It's ball 4, and down to first goes Adrian.
Now batting, left fielder, Rolando Miranda.
Digging in once again, Rolando Miranda. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 11, Clay Buchholz.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 3 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's the 0-1. Nope. Ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
No one out with a runner at second. There's a line drive base hit to left field. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-2 game. Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why, as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second. Here's Albert now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He doubled his last time through. Drilled down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Stanton rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's in there. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7. Wow, we really got to see some elite speed burning around the base paths on that play. He came all the way around to score rather easily, and that top speed on Showtrack makes me think we should start saying he's in scoring position when he's at first base. Into the box now, Gary Cox, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home. Knuckles into the zone for a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Pujols stands at second with no outs. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Bradley on the run. One down.
Now batting, second baseman, Andy Ibanez.
Ready once again, Andy Ibanez. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. From the stretch. A fastball that just misses inside. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Squared that one up just a little late. Way in front of that fastball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. On deck the lefty Joe Mauer. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Into the box now, Joe Mauer. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Still only one out in the inning.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Ready with another 0-2. Popped him up. Sandoval is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go David Lee.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and they're going to call this a home run. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third, and it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Houston leads this one 9-2. Striding in for Boston, David Peralta.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
For batter number 48, third baseman Pablo Sandoval.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Now the payoff pitch home. This is line to left, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Betts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. The 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball. Sandoval leads off first with 1 away. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Here now the 2-2. In the air to right center. Calling for it, Lee. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And that misses, ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Number 25, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Will right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
2 down, runners at first and second. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Mauer over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Boston strands a couple. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Digging in and looking for more. Number 30 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, now this guy flexed his muscles in that last at bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Line toward the gap in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first down.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
So stepping in, Michael Lee 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Smoke toward third. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Now batter, number 3.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 3. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. The pitch. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Fastball, and that ran in and drilled him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's another 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Brock Holt. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. And with Adrian Gonzalez just around the corner, we'll see a lefty getting loose in the bullpen now. And a fastball just a bit high.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Brock Holt now with a full count. The 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stanton giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
One man is out in the Red Sox seventh, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Lee, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting number 23, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
So 2 gone in the inning now for Adrian Gonzalez. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
2 out, nobody on. Himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Digging in and looking for more, Albert Pujols. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Albert Pujols.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 home is a ball down and away.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Another try at 2-2. So a full count now. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder Gary Cox.
Ready for another chance. Gary Cox. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First delivery to him on the way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. One out, nobody on. The 0-2 pitch. Misses for ball one. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here he comes again, 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, two straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Second baseman, Andy Ibanez.
Ready once again, Andy Ibanez. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros, but they hold a 9-2 lead.
Your attention, please.
And a new pitcher is summoned from the bullpen, as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call. Striding in once again, Romando Miranda. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Cox sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. He was great all night long. Digging in once again, David Peralta. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Bases are empty, one man out. 2-1.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. The 3-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Cox giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Some good pitching, some good hitting. It all adds up to a 9-2 ball game as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap of our game to this point. Digging in, the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Logan, a native Texan. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Ready for another shot now. Joe Mauer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Joe Mauer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It's a strike. Ground ball, foul down the left side. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. A ball and 2 strikes now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that once, and now we go full count.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-a-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
The next 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Miranda is right there, and he puts it away for the first down.
Now batting, the shortstop, David Lee.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go David Lee. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Betts is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, number 30.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 30. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. The 3-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Standing in now, Michael Lee as the first pitch to him. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. Now an 8-run lead at 10-2. A beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Digging in to try it again. Betts starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter. And a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-2. Line towards center field. Cox is right there, one down.
Now batting, Astros, Yasmani Grandal.
At the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. A fastball that just misses inside. One out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike now. And the pitch on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Jackie Bradley Jr. is on deck. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Soft liner to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. Number 3 is there, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Softly on a line to third, and he'll put this one away, and with that the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
10-2 the final in this game. Houston put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Derek Lowry earns his 8th victory of the season. Henry Owens was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 10 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park. 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.